What'd I tell y'all? I told y'all somebody was going to catch wind of this. What's going on, folks? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to my channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate every last one of you guys who are viewing this content right now for viewing it. I really, honestly, genuinely do. Make sure you hit this button right here so that my content can consistently be recommended to you. And if you feel that this should be going out there in the world for everybody to hear this, make sure you spread the word by sharing it, okay? I would really appreciate it if you did that. Don't forget to follow me on the platforms you see above and below, and also double check to make sure that you are still subscribed to my channel, because unfortunately, YouTube is mysteriously unsubscribing people from channels. Yes, they even unsubscribe me from channels that I'm subscribed to, and it seemed to be all my conservative channels. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I posted a video earlier about this group that they showed getting off of a U-Haul with American flags, and y'all know the old Dixie flag. No, just playing. The Dukes of Hazzard flag. No, seriously. But you saw the video that I posted earlier stating, I don't know if these folks are feds. We don't know if this is Antifa. We don't know if this is some radical extremist group. We don't know who they are. And you guys saw the guy speaking out. This is a group that all of a sudden just came out. Nobody knows anything about. They just kind of randomly just organize, and they're going out there with their mission and all this stuff like that. I told you guys, we don't know who they are, what they're doing, and why. But it appears that some people caught wind of it. Now, before I show you this video, I want to make it known that this is graphic, okay? There's nothing that's extremely graphic, but there is some punching, some cussing, and all that that's going on in here, all right? I told you guys earlier as well in that video that when it comes to these so-called people, we don't know who they are. I said that, right? We don't know who they are. Because if they're real patriots, they'll have the mask off. Now, the video I showed earlier did show one guy with his mask off. But what about the rest of them? Well, seem like they don't want their faces being shown, as you're going to see in this video right here. I'm not going to talk no more because I know y'all anticipating and seeing this right here. It's crazy, all right? Without further ado, check it out.
Fuck yeah, dog. Bitch, yeah. Fuck yeah, dog. Get the fuck out. DEMASKED! DEMASKED! Yeah!
Take the mask off! You guys are taking this!
DEMASKED!
You guys are taking the streets back, aren't you?
DEMASKED!
Fucking racist piece of shit! Come on, come here! So, okay, guys, let's go back.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Now, you saw in the video how some of them were trying to keep their faces from being seen. Although the masks were being ripped off, they still were trying to cover their face. Why? It's a lot of things. It might be somebody that have a certain job or occupation. They don't want nobody to see them because now they can possibly get fired. Now, let's keep it real, because y'all know I'm being completely balanced and neutral with things there. That other group there were some of you guys that you didn't have your mask on either. So is it because you knew you were going to be throwing some punches and you didn't want nobody to see you doing it? I don't know. But at the same time, if this group the group that actually were ripping the mask off the other group, if that group are real patriots and they wanted the world to see this, I say kudos. But at the same time, based on the law, could it be looked at as assault? There's a lot of things that can go in here, a lot of variables that can go in here. Should they have touched them and all that? Possibly. You would say the law might say, no, you had no business going to these guys and attacking them and trying to rip their mask off or anything like that. That can be considered assault, right? Why are those guys trying to hide their faces? Why are they trying to hide their identities? Were they there to cause mischief? Were they there to cause division? Like I mentioned earlier. Nobody knows who this group is or where they came from and what their mission is, even though the guy said it out loud. Why? Why did they all have to be on U-Haul trucks like they did? You know what I'm saying? We seen, look, personally, when we did the 2020, when we did Back to Blue, when I got invited to the White House, when we did Back to Blue in Washington, D.C., we literally saw Antifa. They came there, literally, I saw them with my own eyes. Y'all don't have to believe me or not. We saw them get off of the same thing. They were getting off of U-Haul trucks with flags and everything like that, almost just like this, except they didn't have more American flags. They had all kind of random flags, sits and all that on there. They had all kind of random, the rainbow flag. They had the Antifa flag. They had all kind of things. This was at the 2024 Back to Blue. President Trump spoke to us when he came from after having COVID. We were the first group he spoke to. We got invited there, got to speak to him and all this. It was awesome. But I'm telling y'all, we saw this whole thing happen before. So I don't understand why anybody that are patriots of America have to secretly go and park U-Hauls to where they didn't think anybody was going to be before they came out and did their so-called march in this little parade or whatever it is that they had going on there in Nashville. I do not know, but it's highly suspicious. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that things like this that happen, that's justice being served? Do you think that, and when it comes to things like these parades and things like that, if people are going to be having these groups, do you think that their identity should be shown? Why? Do you think they have a right to conceal their identity? Why? Do you think that if anybody who claims to be an American patriot should be ashamed of being that and should show who they are? Why? Whatever the case may be, make sure y'all leave it in the comments below after this video, all right? I'm desperate to see what y'all gonna say about this on here. Don't forget to click this right here before you guys get out of here so my content can be pushed out there in the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget, if you have a cell phone, if there's anybody, one person in your cell phone that you know would like this channel and the content that I put out, let them know about it and tell them to subscribe. To some of you that's been following my channel for a while and been with me for a while, I know y'all like, hey, as long as I'm following you, Ty, and I got your back is good. But you know that there might be somebody in your phone as well that you can tell about this channel and encourage them to. And if they do, let them know. Tell them to go to the comment section and say, hey, my friend such and such told me to check your channel out, and I want to shout them out for that. I really would appreciate it if y'all would do that, all right? Let's hear it. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.